you have a chance to do something nice for somebody, be kind, do that act, give them the coin, tell them a little bit of the story behind it, tell them to keep it with them, and when they, as a reminder of they can do something kind for somebody else, and pay it forward and keep passing it on.
Let's talk about Pay It Forward 37.
Okay.
Tell us what that is.
So when we lost little Deane, there's something for you. When we lost little Deane, we had a ski trip planned in Colorado with some friends, and it was like less than a month after he passed. It was the end of January. It was January 7th of 23 when he was in the accident. And we weren't going to go. We thought about not going. And again, that's a typical thing and understandable, but I'm like, that's the dumbest thing in the world. You know, we need to go. I need to be a friend to these people. I need to do this for me. I need to do it for Cindy, and we need to go. So we went. We went to a place out near Lake Tahoe, and we were skiing one day, and I just had the best day, snowboarding. My wife skis, but I was snowboarding and had the best day, just perfect conditions. It was just awesome, and it was just invigorating for me. My mind was really not on the loss of my son, and I'm just doing my thing and whatever else. And so the last run of the day, I must have missed the turn where we were supposed to go, and I wound up at the end of the hill, and I could see the parking lot, but it doesn't look anything like the parking lot where we parked. And the good news, the silver lining, was there was a bar at the end of the thing. So I'm like, well, you know, not a disaster. I'm really good at this. I can go in here and have a couple suds and celebrate the fact that we had a good day and I didn't tear out another knee or anything. So I go to the bar, and I'm ordering a beer, and this guy comes in. He's just in a great mood, whatever, and he goes, hey, man, whatever you want, you know, you order it. It's on me. I'm like, no, you don't need to do that. He goes, no. He goes, I've had the best day today.
Awesome.
He goes, I just want to share that with somebody. And then I started thinking, man, that's really cool, you know, how people can be so kind. And so I got a beer, sat down. We talked for a little while, and I started thinking about at the funeral how people were coming up to me and telling me how much, well, this was actually at the visitation, which there was 1,000+ people at that too. I've never talked to so many people in my life as that night. And but the common theme was something I didn't know, and that was how kind Deane was. Like, you know, the way I saw it, he was maybe not always, especially to his brother and sister, he wasn't always the kindest person. But that's sometimes a father's perspective. But a kid that he went to high school with told me that 3 times he was going to commit suicide, and Deane talked him off the ledge. I'm like, you're talking about Deane Cheatham did that? And he's like, yeah. Wow. And other people, like, you know, just story after story of kind things that he did. And I'm like, man. So then all of a sudden I'm thinking, this guy was so kind to me. We need to think about some way to remember Deane and remember that kindness. And the ski resort, here's the irony, was called Heavenly. And I'm like, man, so it all came to me, just sitting there right there. I'd only had one beer, so it wasn't like a big beer thought thing, but I'm like, we need to do something where we can pay that forward. And that's what the whole crux of the story is. The guy said, hey, man, just when you have an opportunity to do something nice for somebody, just pay it forward. And I started thinking, man, that would be pretty cool. So we came up with this Pay It Forward 37. Deane's number at JMU was 37, played football at JMU, and you know, Clayton also wore that number at JMU as well. But so we came up with these coins. Stephen has one in front of him, and so the whole idea is you have that coin, you give it to somebody. If you have a chance to do something nice for somebody, be kind, do that act, give them the coin, tell them a little bit of the story behind it, tell them to keep it with them, and when they, as a reminder of they can do something kind for somebody else, and pay it forward and keep passing it on. And maybe, just maybe, because of a tragic, terrible thing that happened on January 7th of 2023, we can change, at least put a smile on somebody's face, maybe change somebody's life over and over again throughout the world. And there's a QR code on that coin, and if you go to that, it tells you a little bit about the story, and there's a map. People can register those coins, and it'll put a little pin, a little football on the map, and you can see they're all over the world. And so it's been cool to see that, and I think Deane would be really proud of that.